Good morning, students. Today, again, I would like to invite and welcome you to this class. And in this class, we'll continue to understand more about the adjectives and its kinds. As you know, last class we did discuss about the adjectives and its kinds. As per our discussions, we discussed last class that we have 9 different kinds of adjectives. How many kinds? 9 different kinds. And among them, we discussed 3 different kinds in our last class, like such as the descriptive adjective, quantitative adjective, and numeral adjectives. We have some other adjectives as well. But as I have told you in the previous class that all those adjectives have been grouped under 2 different groups. And they are descriptive and restrictive. Okay? And last class our discussion was about descriptive adjective. We understood about them. Quantitative adjective, also we understood about them. Similarly, we discussed numeral adjectives as well. And today, we will discuss the other kinds of adjectives. Today, we will discuss demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective, interrogative adjective, possessive adjective, proper adjectives, and emphatic adjectives. Let's discuss about them one by one. Okay? Here, let us have an understanding about the demonstrative adjectives. Here, what is the demonstrative adjective? Is an adjective which points to a noun. Which points to a noun. That means which is talking about a specific noun. Okay, so it is you can say identifying a noun. Okay, that means it is pointing. See, here you see demonstrative adjective is an adjective which points to a noun. So what we do, that noun can be a person or can be a thing. As we know that to point a noun, what words we have been using as adjectives, that I have also written over here. You see, this, that, those, these, those, such. These words are used to point a noun. Similarly, we can use articles like a and the as well to point a noun. Here, some examples have been written. Just see. These mangoes, here is the noun. It points, these mangoes are sweet. Similarly, those apples, you see these and those are used for plural subjects. Okay? So, those apples are from Kashmir. Those apples are from Kashmir. These mangoes are very sweet. Okay? Similarly, a pen, that means we are pointing out that the pen is mightier than a sword. Similarly, he likes to read such books. You see, so such books means a specific type of books which are being identified or pointed out. Okay, so these words we have been using as adjectives of demonstrative adjectives that points to a noun, that can be a person or a thing. Okay, so this is the 4th kind of adjective. Let's understand the next type. Okay, here you see the next type, the 5th type of adjective or 5th kind of adjective is a distributive adjective. What is it? Distributive adjective. Here, distributive adjective refers to an individual element. We are talking every individually. Okay, so when we talk about individual individual elements, we use some words as distributive adjective. Okay, for such words we use each, every, either, neither, etc. Okay, they are used as distributive adjectives. Examples have been given over here. You can see each boy. Here, boy is a noun. Each boy. That means every one of the boys. Okay, each boy got a prize. Okay. Similarly, neither book was interesting. Neither of the books. Neither book was interesting. So similarly, every student has a roll number. So these words we have been using to talk about the individual elements in our speech and used as adjectives. Therefore, they are called distributive adjectives. Let's discuss the next type of adjectives. Here you see the sixth type or sixth kind of adjective is interrogative adjective. Interrogative means it is derived from interrogation. The verb is interrogate, you know. Interrogate means to ask a question. So whenever we use some words and before the noun to ask questions about something. Okay? So here interrogative adjectives are used with the noun to ask questions. Interrogating means asking questions. Interrogate means asking questions that you very well know. But here, I am just telling to revising your past understanding. So therefore, let me tell you about this. So interrogative adjectives are used with a noun to ask questions. So what words we are using to ask questions as an adjective or as adjectives? They are what, which, whose, etc. Such words we are using to have questions. So now let's let's see how some examples are demonstrating them as interrogative adjectives. Okay, you see, what color do you like? Here you see the color is a noun. Before that we have used what? It's a question word. So what color? So though it is talking about the color, it is functioning as an adjective. So what color do you like? So here it is asking questions. So it is an interrogative adjective. Similarly, whose pen is an imported one? So whose pen? Whose is talking about the pen. So it is asking question about the pen used before the noun and functioning as an adjective. Therefore, it is an interrogative adjective. Similarly, which book is yours? Which book? That means the book we are pointing out is which book. That means there are some books. Among them, which particular book? That means here which is used to ask about the questions, asking questions about the book. Therefore, it is functioning as an interrogative adjective. Similarly, what game will you like to play? What game? Here, game is a noun, whereas we have used what before it to ask questions about the game. So, it is used as an adjective because it is used before a noun. Therefore, it is functioning as an adjective. And adjective is asking question. Therefore, it is an interrogative adjective. Okay, you understood? If you have any doubts, please have clarifications later. Okay, so now we'll understand the next kind of adjective. Okay, possessive adjectives are also very important to understand. Possessive means when we think that something belongs to someone. Some words that demonstrates as possessives. So we say it is possessive. Possessive means possessive adjectives are used to show possession or to show belongingness. That means this belongs to me. This pen belongs to me. This is my pen. That chair belongs to him. That is his chair. So such words, the possessive words, possessive pronouns, we have been using before nouns to talk about the possessive. So these words otherwise called possessive adjectives. Here you see, we are using the words like mine, our, your, his, her, its, theirs, etc. These are the possessive pronouns, but we are using before the nouns. We are using them before the nouns to make them as adjectives and otherwise called their possessive adjectives. Here you see the examples. This is my house. Here you see it is talking about the possession. The house, I possess this house. This is my house. Similarly, that is his book. His book means this book belongs to him. That means this book is in his possession. This book belongs to him. Similarly, this is our school. That means this school belongs to us. So this is our school. So here our, his and mine are talking about possession. So therefore they have been used before the noun and talking about and functioning as adjectives. Therefore they are called possessive adjectives. Understood? Okay. Let's discuss the next kind of adjective. See, the next type of adjectives are proper adjectives. Proper adjectives. We know the proper nouns. That means when we have a proper noun, that means India is a proper noun. America is a proper noun. Okay? So, such proper nouns have been sometimes used as adjectives. They are called proper adjectives. What is its definition? You see, proper adjectives are formed from proper nouns. Proper adjectives are formed from proper nouns, especially from the names of places and persons. So proper names have been used as adjectives before another noun and functioning as an adjective. So they are called proper adjectives. How they are used, you see from these examples here. Japanese toys. You see, toys is noun. Japanese is also a noun. Japanese toys means a particular type of toys from Japan. That means here is the proper noun. It is functioning as an adjective of another noun. So this proper noun is functioning as an adjective of another noun is called proper noun. So Japanese toys are very beautiful. Similarly, Indian team is a noun, whereas Indian is also a proper noun. So Indian team won the match. Similarly, Chinese mobiles are dangerous to use these days. Okay, so we have found over here the names of the places or countries have been used over here as an adjective of another noun. Therefore, they are called proper adjectives. Understood? So these are the proper adjectives we have been using often, knowingly as well as unknowingly. So now we understood what adjectives are called proper adjectives. We have another type of adjectives we will discuss. The next is emphatic adjectives. Okay, let me write this. Here we see the last kind of adjectives are emphatic adjectives. Emphatic means, as the word says, we give stress, importance over something. We give what stress over something, that is, we emphasize on that. Therefore, some words used as adjectives, those help us to give emphasis on something. They are called emphatic adjectives. How they are in use? Let us understand right now. Okay, emphatic adjectives. Emphatic adjectives are used to emphasize the nouns they modify. Those adjectives we are using as emphatic adjectives, they are emphasizing on a noun which they modify in our speech and in our statement. Okay, let's what those words we have been using. You see, we use very, perfect, utter, outright, total, absolute, complete, whole, pure, etc. Similarly, there are many such emphatic adjectives available as well. But briefly, to know, to identify what are those we have been using as emphatic adjectives, now we are discussing some of them. The examples using them and how they are used as adjectives have been written over here in the form of examples. Please see. This is the very house. That means this is the particular house. That means we are emphasizing this particular house. So here very is emphasizing on this particular house which I bought. This is the very house which I bought. I saw the thieves with my own eyes. I saw the thieves with my own eyes. That means I am giving emphasis on my own eyes. I am not talking that somebody else have seen this. I saw with my own eyes. So my eyes, which are being modified with this word own, is functioning as emphatic adjectives. So India has absolute right. India has absolute right over Ladakh. Those who understand the current affairs better understand. India has complete, absolute means complete. That means total right over Ladakh. Similarly, it is a total blunder. It is a total blunder. Here blunder is a noun. This total is modifying the word blunder, the noun, and functioning as an adjective, but giving emphasis on this blunder. Therefore, it is an emphatic adjective. It is a total blunder to believe on China. Okay, so today we understood some more kinds of adjectives with previous class. So in last class we discussed some adjectives and today also we discussed some adjectives and we could better understand. But the thing is that sometimes there are several words used as adjectives in our sentence. So which adjective will be used in what place is a matter of confusion. Therefore, there is a topic called order of using adjectives. Let me tell you about that so that you can better understand the order of using adjectives with examples. Okay? Wait. See, while writing adjectives in our sentences, as I have told you that while writing some sentences we have more than one, more than two, more than three adjectives as well to modify the meaning of our nouns in our speech and statements. What happened? So, but in that case, it is a matter of confusion how we can use such adjectives in a specific or proper order. One example is given over here, you can say. So, a tablecloth, friends, blue, small, old, cotton, round, beautiful. So, these are some of the adjectives. We have to use them in a specific order so that it will be 100% what correct to write. And what are those orders and how can we write? You see, a tablecloth, friends, blue, small, old, cotton, round and beautiful. These are the adjectives and should be used before this tablecloth. They all are modifying the meaning of this tablecloth, but it is how we can use them in a specific order. What are those rules? You see, whenever we are using any adjective, we should follow a certain sequence. The first, we should use the determiners. Determiners means my, your, this, that, number, any number, a, and the articles like such. They are determiners, so we should have used at the first. Before all those adjectives we are using to modify the meaning of a noun in our sentence. Similarly, next comes the opinion. Means it can be beautiful, expensive, delicious, smart, all those things. Similarly, the next comes the size. Small, little, big, large, tall, short. These are what the sizes will come after the opinion. First determiner, then opinion, then comes size. Next comes shape. What type? Shape means it is round, square, rectangular. These are the shape. That comes after the size. Next comes age. Age. That means old, new, young. They are coming after the shape. Okay. Similarly, origin. Origin means from which country it belongs or from which place it belongs, from whom it belongs. So here you see it is the origin. That means French, Indian, Turkish, Italian, American. These are the origin. That's the source. Comes color comes. After age comes the color. Color means blue, red, black and green. These are the color. First is determiner. Then opinion, like beautiful, expensive. Then comes size, small, little, big, large, tall and short. Then comes shape, round or square or rectangular. Then comes age, whether it is old, new or young. Then comes its color, whether it is blue or red, black, green, all such color. Comes after age. Then comes origin, French, Indian, Turkish, American, Italian, like such. Then comes the material. What type of material? It is a cotton material, iron or plastic or something else. What kind of material? Material comes after origin. Then comes the purpose. Purpose means for what purpose it is used. Okay, so that means the sports car, like a cleaning liquid or hand wash and stuff. So what we say, hand sanitizer, like such, we have been using for the purpose. So here to make this order, a tablecloth, that means a tablecloth, friends, blue, small, old, cotton, round and beautiful. All those are different adjectives are modifying the word tablecloth. Let's see how we have arranged all these adjectives to modify the meaning of this noun. So here I have written first determiner A, then comes opinion beautiful, then comes size small, a beautiful small, then comes shape round, then comes age old, then comes color blue, then comes origin the French, then comes the material is cotton, then comes the purpose is tablecloth. Okay, so a beautiful small round old blue French cotton tablecloth. So this is how the order of an adjective. Okay, so this is how when more and more adjectives have been used in our sentences, we should remember this, we should understand how we can order the adjectives in our sentence to make it perfect, to make it correct. Okay, so today we understood different other types of adjectives. Besides that also we understood the order of the adjectives in our statement. Okay, so today in the previous class we discussed what exactly the adjectives and their kinds and different types of adjectives as well as the order of adjectives we have discussed. Understood? If you have any problem, you can personally contact me so that we can have more classifications. As you know, we are discussing briefly, we are not analyzing more and more, because as I have told you, adjective is an ocean. We cannot discuss the part adjective, the topic adjective within a class or two. It takes several classes. But we try to understand about them briefly and within a short time, and we got overall knowledge about adjectives, their types and their order. Okay? And for today, only this much.